Is that Jurassic Park?
No, Lord of the Rings.
Ah, right.
Yeah, of course it is.
In December 2015, Sam and Tom Quilliam travelled to Montenegro to visit the Grove, an old olive mill they bought with their brother Patrick and friend Chris, which they hoped to convert into a hostel. On the way from the airport, they decided to stop in a small village before travelling to the town of Stari Bar, where they could collect the keys from their neighbour and see their new property.
Might be rammed in the summer, who knows?
So,
Where is this?
it's Tom, where are you?
Yeah.
On the way to where we're meant to be.
A one-trick pony, isn't it? You've got the bridge.
And then, as far as bridges go, it's okay though.
No, that's good. I would say it's in the good text.
Just because of that
Good
bit
to
in the
very
middle.
good category. Yeah.
Yeah,
And the
so
different size archy bits. It's good.
There's a dead ball. Come on,
The ball.
Was it?
Yeah.
You know, on the little thing the dogs in the little cages. Strapped on there.
Fall season, mate. Fall season.
Hello, Sandy.
Sandy.
Every animal abroad is called Sandy. That's a rule that me and my girlfriend have. I don't know, she started and then every animal is just Sandy. Even pigeons.
The idea behind the Grove. There's a few ideas really all melded together. All melded together into one concoction. We would love a place for our family, our friends. We also would love it to be a place where travellers who are kind of a bit tired of doing city hopping would like to come and rest for a bit.
It's ridiculous that we're doing this.
Absurd that we actually own this.
Yes. Demo tú.
Sun's coming up. That's the sun. So you speak.
This is my brother Sam. Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks. You can go down. There is olive oil production there. Yes.
We go now.
Yes. Just. And I have the case of your
do?
building.
We do.
Yes.
So we won't do a grand tour today.
Can't believe.
In fact, we don't even need to go in. We'll go down the. We'll go down the front.
Yeah.
Right.
We'll just go into the garden. And
Loads of rubbish in the river because the locals just come and dump it in.
We'll soon tell them off and then they won't.
Once we clean it out, it'll be nice. You can go jumping in it.
That job's absolutely horrendous. Chris can do that.
It would be sacrilege to get rid of these trees.
Remove them, right?
I reckon we can keep them ones.
I'll keep them.
Not.
A lot of light we lose.
There we go.
To the level, that's the good. Do you know what? I don't think we've got that many worries. The worries are mostly to do with the actual renovation.
There's always a worry that people won't get it, but that worry is so fleeting because we know people that absolutely love to be here.
Some gypsy.
The next day was spent with architects Wojciech and Igor and a contractor, Alexander, to discuss the project and possible design plans.
It's the same. The tectonic plates is colliding in this area here to the I think the north of the Adriatic Sea. I think that's the line where it goes. Ne treba da ima problema.
No problem.
We have no reason to be afraid.
Yes.
That's why I told him the concrete frame that we proposed is, I know it's more expensive, but with that we'll be sure that nothing bad can happen.
Great. Okay, so how do you want to do this? Do you want to show us your ideas first?
Yeah, it's, you can show me anything new that you have, but we were working on idea because when we spoke about the mezzanine, you wanted there to make a small restaurant for I don't know your guests, but very good idea would be for that restaurant to be open type, so anyone from bar can come there.
So first of all, I've got to get. A really important thing for us to get across is we are not going to have it as a restaurant. It's never going to be official catering. And the downstairs space has to be a really large space because, for example, we're going to be having people come to do yoga retreats and musicians coming to it. So we need a big space to be able to clear out all the furniture. So you've got a large area.
He has like a heart mark.
And you have to design us a perfect outdoor. Definitely. So we can put a whole pig on.
It's our custom to get a pig on the kako se kaže kolac.
We call it a spit.
Spit.
Right here, there's a custom when you build a house or something.
Whenever you finish a slab, first floor,
You have a pig.
the ground slab, first floor, second floor. Whenever slab is finished, you make a goat.
Perfect.
Go to the or a pig. It's not matter.
Perfect. Good.
You make a goat.
We must remember
you
that.
put it on, what you say?
Spit.
Spit.
Yeah.
What's the word for this fruit? You know?
Do you know what is it?
The pomegranate.
Pomegranate.
Pomegranate,
Yes.
yeah.
Pomegranate. Yes.
They're lovely
Actually,
pomegranate.
it's actually. I think that it's similar to grenade.
Yeah, looks like a grenade.
That's why it's called it pomegranate. Granate.
Oh yeah, okay,
Grenade.
okay,
Maybe
yeah,
that's
yeah.
it.
I see what you mean.
You know what Sasha is saying right now? What? In the summer you don't be brave like this because there are lots of snakes around.
Yeah, I heard.
In England you don't see too much snakes often, but here
Have you been here?
No.
So yeah, the water comes down this thing, and I'm not sure how, but the wheel is this way now, and then the water drives up here.
I think it's vertical.
Now it's but we want to make it vertical. Now it is horizontal, but we would change it.
Okay.
So yeah, big thing for us in this room is plenty of light. So
Having the mezzanine, just bringing the light down.
yeah,
Really good.
But don't be considered for light.
Yeah?
In the summer months,
Yeah, you don't want light.
you don't want light. Believe me,
Yeah.
you just want shade. Because in the light you have 60 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
Really. This is a Mediterranean, and that's it.
Most importantly, we have our rakia making equipment. I think it's for rakia.
Yeah, it's for brandy.
Do you like apples?
I love apples.
But I don't know what kind of.
Try. Just try.
Is this from your garden?
No, but it's from here.
Yeah, he stole it.
Is it same from the England or different? Same.
So sweet. Yeah, it's
You have
good.
like that in England.
Our biggest worry is that we are viewed by our neighbours and everyone else who lives around. We're viewed as sort of enemies and kind of creating chaos and noise where there needn't be and wasn't ever before.
Yeah. To say I'm English. Sam angielski. Ja sam angielski. Sorry. Okay. I'll go down there. Okay.
It's been a job's worth. You get them everywhere.
Still shouting.
Cheers,
Thanks loads for this.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers. We're really pleased.
Rock here.
Is you ready? I guess I get this.
Yeah.
1,
2, 3.
Oh yes! I'm so pleased. Taste it, it's lush. It's so good. It's really good.
The following morning, Sam and Tom decided to get used to their new surroundings by taking an alternative route to the Grove, where they started taking measurements and planning the layout of the interior.
No, but there is a path. I think this is it. I promise so. I know it sounds mad, but there is. I'm looking in. This is the path.
Path of death. Where's the actual route of this path, though?
There, go around the side there.
Want to take some out?
No, it's not
Worst thing you've ever eaten.
No, not in the morning. Maybe another time.
It's a different kind of bitter, something I've never felt before. It feels like it's poisoning my mouth.
Welcome to the Grove. Your bedroom's just down there. There's a nice comfy bed. You bought you a mattress, right? There you go. I'm thinking, Tom, I mean, you can't tell it's 3.3D, but you put the bed on that wall, on this wall that's here. There's plenty of room still.
What you don't scuff the paintwork?
You have to move that.
Totally worth it.
talking loads of room sheep. There is, isn't there? Carpe Noctem door, the Dan Gardner door. Yeah. Carpe Noctem over here, furthest away from the start. Yeah, the naughty room. Carpe Noctem is a hostel in Budapest that Tom's good friends with the owner, Susie. She's great. It's like a really party hostel. But she's in a good way. In a great way. Solid people. Lovely people you can go out and have a good time with. But Susie's donated on the Indiegogo campaign, and her contribution meant she got a room she can name after, and she wants to call it Carpe Noctem after her hostel. She specified having a dorm room. Yeah. That is the good thing about the Indiegogo is you're seeing who's donating, and by the fact that they're donating means they are going to come by, so it kind of makes it more real, because you can start imagining the people that are donating. Yeah, it's not just some people going, oh yeah, we'll come out and meet you. Yeah. Them donating is actually, that's a definite, they're definitely going to come out and see and meet you.
On the final day, Sam and Tom went to the capital Podgorica with Vojica and visited a green energy company to discuss the possibility of making the hostel eco-friendly.
So Igor gave me the number of the guy in Podgorica who is waiting for us. He cannot go with us because he has something to do, but the four of us, we are good to go whenever you like. Great. You're coming in our car, yeah? Yeah, okay. Perfect. There's something that's distinctive with this project. That a part of preserving the old house, this project has its cultural value. So it's very important. First, it's very important for us because we are very glad to see that something that's going to, I don't know, maybe increase the interest of our people in culture, but also I think that on the larger scale we'll have something new, something different than they are used to.
So explaining the project.
Yeah, explain about what you had in mind.
Yeah, so I think there are the main things we need to look at. First of all, our insulation. Second of all, our thermal power. But we also need to look at any energy efficient cooling systems.
So it's heating, ventilating, and air conditioning.
Exactly.
Solar system.
Yeah, and water.
For hot water.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
We have here everything. Come to see.
Let's have a look.
The meeting was not quite as expected, however. It was conducted mostly in Montenegrin and was over very quickly before sales representatives showed Sam and Tom their entire range of bathroom products.
Maybe he wants to cut this off, definitely. If you also, anyway, you'll have solar panels for heating, for water, for bathrooms, for this stuff. So kitchen. Basically, no one will know that you cool with electricity or stuff. I think it's not a deceit, but it's something that you cannot use in this country the proper way you think. That's because all this eco-friendly story and with energy efficiency and stuff, it all comes from Western countries that are more developed than we are and have more applicable laws than we have.
Huge money for the system with the vent and just not touch that. He worked right now. This is worked in 3D program. Here is that battery that you see. This is also, and I will show you now the finished project. Yeah. I didn't want to do that, Ryan.
What?
I didn't want to do that.
Did you not want to do that?
I didn't want to get loads of brand names thrown in my face of bathtubs that we're never ever going to own.
I think they were all vying for the sale as well. They all three of them. They wanted that sale badly.
But they don't realise that we're just going to buy it all on eBay. Because what's the difference between a £500 toilet and a £50 toilet? Fucking nothing.
The last night in Montenegro was spent with a few drinks in the garden of the Grove, discussing the future of the building and reflecting on awkward hosteling experiences from the past, as the brothers prepare for their future in the Montenegrin accommodation industry.
What the hell have we done?
Does it have night mode on there?
It does have a night mode, I can use that if you'd rather.
Give it a shot.
That's better. That's really good.
That's low.
Makes you look better looking, Tom, actually. A town like this doesn't usually necessarily respond to change in a positive light, and because we will be a big change in this little town, perhaps it might get people's backs up straight away, but that's the complete opposite of what we're trying to do. What we would want to do is bring people to this wonderful little town, take them out, feed them at the restaurants and get them to buy beers at the restaurants and participate in kind of artistic events that hopefully it will bring something to bar. And we hope, and our biggest worry is that people don't kind of see that and dismiss it.
So like the most awkward situations in the hostel are when people who've never, say for example, we'd get a booking from a 70-year-old Spanish man who had never travelled and thought he'd give it a shot, and basically booked the thing that was the highest on TripAdvisor because that was what he thought was the right thing to do. Then he'd turn up at sort of, I don't know, say 10 p.m. at night to check in, not really clear of what he was going to get, but assuming he was going to get a private room in the top quality hotel in town. So they would arrive at 10 p.m. and then you'd have to kind of navigate around this situation where neither of you spoke each other's languages. He wasn't pleased. We knew that it wasn't right for him, but we didn't want to assume that it wasn't right for him. And then because he was so late at arriving, he was left with the only top bunk left in the whole place, which he would need sort of a lot of assistance in getting him on it. But then you'd get people knocking on your door at 3 o'clock in the morning complaining that there's a Spanish guy in their room snoring at decibels that they never yet before experienced. So that sort of stuff was always for me the most interesting to navigate around, and I never didn't like it.
Some things happen, mostly to do with sexual activity, and getting complaints when the sexual activity is happening in a dorm room, which shouldn't be happening in a dorm room.
What do you do in those situations?
Really
as
awkwardly break it up. Like, do you know at school if like a couple of guys are having a fight and the teacher would have to break it up? Whoa. No, this is not the time or place for a fight. That would be me. Whoa, this is not the time or place for a shag. Separate them like that. And that was happened on a couple of occasions, and other occasions were toilet related.
Oh.
People not knowing how to use a toilet. It's really funny. There's a lot of humans that don't know how to use a toilet.
But communal living's always fun. I mean, it's not always fun, it's often
funny.
rancid. It's always funny, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
As long
If
as
you've
you
got
do
the
the funny
need.
spin on it. Because humans aren't particularly good at living with each other, really. So,
Well, yeah, they're not, because you think how hard it is to live with your loved one.
Yeah.
And that's just one person.
Yeah. But the beauty about this place is there's going to be so much space that you have space to sort yourselves out, whatever you're into, be it sitting on a hammock, sitting on a big dining table talking to everyone.
Table tennis.
And the rooms are going to be so spacious that you can,
And also,
block
like,
yourself off.
if you're usually in a dorm room, here you don't, like, there's plenty of option for a double room for by yourself. It's not just, there won't just be dorm rooms here.
Yeah, pulling the hard sale. Pulling the hard sale. Upgrade.
Already.
€30 more.